and today we are going to be discussing two separate topics. And we're going to first talk about this whole DDG and Halo situation that some of you guys dislike. Him as a father, apparently. We'll talk about that. And also we're going to talk about Halle Bailey and her new love life that's going on and who she's allegedly involved with. All right, guys. So let's jump right into it. So I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, DDG posted a video with Halo. And I guess he's been reading you guys' comments about how you really think that DDG just uses Halo for the internet clout and stuff like that. And like he's not supposed to, I guess, maybe even hold his son or, play with him on camera, tease him, whatever, be a father to his kid. So I don't understand, the angle on somebody kind of like, whether they're famous, whether they're poor, whether they're middle class or whatever. I mean, if you the kid's father or mom and you want to pick your kid up and do baby talk with the kid and stuff like that, it's your child. You know what I'm saying? Think about, like I said, I don't know how you guys were raised, but I'm sure as a kid, somebody picked you guys up and did cute little noises and stuff like that and put flying little airplanes past your face or feeding you with, you know what I mean? Come on, open up, you know what I mean? Because it's a baby, you know what I'm saying? So when DDG does play with his son, I don't get, the whole, why, so much animosity toward him for just playing with his kid. Now, if you guys have maybe some reasoning behind it, please leave it in my comment section. Like, do you feel like he's not supposed to want to be in his kid's life or what is it? Like, I don't get that part. You know what I mean? But we are going to check out a video of him discussing what's going on as far as the backlash that he gets. I don't really see the comments like I used to see when Halo and, when Halo was actually living at the house with, him and Halle when she was over there most of the time, even though she had her separate spot. I don't really see that much of the hate train from DDG most of the time, right? But anyway, let's get into this video and let's check out and see, I guess, what's been going on. Like, what's the backlash about?
He said, yeah, people be trying to get on me. Like, I be seeing people talk about, he always record, his son.
He does him.
Listen, just because your daddy never posted you, because he don't want nobody to know about you, don't mean that's how I'm going to do my baby. Just because when you post your baby, nobody give a doesn't mean I ain't going to post my baby. Just because your baby ain't breaking records, just because nobody gives a about when you post your son or your daughter doesn't mean that I can't post mine. All parents do the same. If you look at my mama Instagram, all her kids on there. Why you ain't cancel her? Cancel my mama. You look at my dad Instagram, all his kids. Why y'all don't do that? Why y'all don't cancel my parents? But when I do it, because I'm one of the most famous, most lit, most richest black creators in the entire world, it's a problem when I do it though, right? But if I was a lame, it wouldn't matter, would it? But since I'm turned up to the max and y'all can't get me off y'all for you, it's a problem. And then when I talk I pop my, I say what I am and what I do. It's nothing but facts. Y'all call me not being humble, right? I told you I'm not humble in 2025. I don't give a. Y'all be on my about anything, bro. With no father. Be mad at your pops, not Halo's dad. I'm sorry. I get paid on every app. I can't control it. I get paid on every single app that you got on your phone. You use it for free. I don't. I can't control it. I can't control it. I'm sorry. I can't control it, bro.
I don't.
It is what it is. Every app want to pay me. What I'm supposed to do? Say no? I'm
Hell
sorry.
no.
I apologize.
Get your money. Get your bag, DDG.
I'll call them next week if I get a chance. or next Monday or whenever they in the office, or it's Monday now, I can call them tomorrow and ask them if they can take all the money and they can go around and take all the shit off. So I can't get paid no more. Would that make y'all happier?
Get your bread. Get your bread, sir.
Exactly.
All right, so pretty much I guess what he's saying is that the people that do hate to see him with his son is because he's rich and famous.
They trolls.
And you guys don't like that? I'm really confused on that, like why people so upset by him playing with his kid. You know what I mean? That's like the craziest thing ever. I mean, because there's so many celebrities with babies. I mean, A$AP Rocky has a baby, or babies. You know what I mean? Jennifer Lopez has kids. Nick Cannon has a whole bunch of different baby mamas. I don't know. I mean, why nobody really says anything about them? So why y'all so hard on DDG? Because it's because it's from Halle Bailey, the Little Mermaid. So, which is a great segue into this next topic.
So I'm just saying, like, DDG do be having haters, and I feel like the more fame and attention you get, because he is all over social media For You page, no matter what app it's on, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook. He on all of them. He breaking the world record. Okay, so it's like I feel like he getting a lot of hate, but at the same time, I feel like he getting a lot of love. And it's like that with a lot of celebrities. It's you either have a lot of people that hate you, don't mess with you, but then you have a lot of people who love you and do mess with you. So it's like, but good always conquer evil. So if I was him, I'd just focus on the good, because you're going to have haters, and let the haters hate, period.
We are going to be discussing Halle Bailey and her new-found love life. All right, guys. So this is Halle Bailey. I think a picture from yesterday or last night or night before last. She was on a dinner date with some lucky gentleman. As you know, there has been rumor swirling about her and Brent Faiyaz or however you say his last name. I do apologize, Brent, if you see this video. I'm not trying to mess up your last name intentionally. But there has been multiple rumors of them circulating around. But the smile that Halle has on her face right now, I have never seen her smile like that ever with my boy DDG. She's laughed and joked, thought things were cute.
Shots fired.
But I've never seen her show all her teeth. Is she showing her molars in the back? Like, this is what I'm saying, guys. I thought, just like you guys thought in the early parts of everything, that her and DDG were going to get back together. But that ain't happening. Definitely no time soon. Never.
Not to keep pausing it, y'all, but you know what I think? Like, of course, I don't know what went on in Halle and DDG's relationship, why they broke up. But you know what I feel like? I feel like he lived his life so much on live, on social media. Like, he doesn't have any privacy like that. Like, cause he's a content creator. So he lived his life online. Like, it's out in the open. Like, and I feel like Halle's a little bit more private than he is. Like, yeah, she would show up on his YouTube channel and all that stuff all the time when they was together. But I feel like she did that just because she was with him. But like, I feel like, I don't know, it could have been much more than that. But like, and then, it seemed like she had to share him with social media. Who knows? Or I don't know if there was cheating allegations or anything like that, because it seemed like he just went on to be I ain't gonna say the man a hoe, but but the man just went out the bat, just started making content with all these different women right after they broke up. And I guess she was like, dang, tell me how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she wanted better for herself. Not to say DDG ain't a good man. I think he's a good man. I think he's a great father. He wants to be in his child life, obviously. He loves his son. But I don't know. I think Halle, I don't know. I feel like their worlds were kind of colliding. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
DDG has been with so many women on his stream, even though most of it was, of course, for content. Some of them probably, real feelings. I'm still sticking with my India Love concept that I got going on with this whole DDG and her. Lala Baptiste is always going to be in the picture. She's always been, of course, rumored to be DDG's little side lover, side piece thing there. With rumors back in Paris and Fashion Week, and she was there, he was there. India Love is the new situation. Then we got Wendy Ortiz, well, she's just for content because she's Woshin, as what DDG calls her. Yeah, but a smile like this from Halle Bailey,
Somebody
this is crazy.
Smile.
It looks like whoever was sitting at the table pulled the ring out, dropped down on one knee, and said, "Listen, you are the love of my life. Will you marry me?"
And she got a ring on.
That's the smile that I'm getting right here.
It ain't a
I
marriage
have
ring,
never
but
seen
she got a ring
Halle
on.
smile this hard at anything in the past 2 to 3 years. I don't even think she smiled this hard when Halo playing with her and making her laugh. But anyway, guys, we're going to end it there. Man, this is, honestly, let's talk one more. I got one more thing to say. We have followed this whole DDG and Halle situation for years, even before Halo was born. Halo's here,
Yeah, they was a
DDG
lit
and Halle
couple.
Bailey split up. Halo's bouncing from house to house. God, man. We got to do better as a society. Everybody. Black, white, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Italian, whatever other races out there, Jamaican. This is crazy. We just can't get along. Why does a baby change things so much in a relationship? Everything's all peaches and cream, then a baby born, and now everybody's separate, single mothers, single dads. Like, we got to do better, guys. Just as a human race, we got to do better. But
Yeah, I just feel like, Halle and DDG, I just felt like, their worlds were colliding, and maybe Halle wanted better. Maybe she wanted someone a bit more private, who wasn't so out there on social media, who life wasn't exposed 24/7 to the world. Like, she's very low key. Like, even when they would go on trips and stuff, she wear her shades, wear her hat. And she'd be like, "Don't be attracting attention to me, DDG." And he'd be like, "Hey, y'all, this is the Little Mermaid." She'd be like, "Shut up." Like, shut up. Like, don't be telling everybody I'm out here. Because the fans will swarm her. She's very famous no matter where she goes. He's very famous. She might be more famous than him. You feel me? She does movies. She sings. She's very talented. She's a good woman. She's a woman of God. So is DDG. I just pray for both of them that, they keep peace in their relationship with co-parenting and stuff like that. Of course, I believe they're going to remain like family because they have a son together, so they have to get along. Yeah, the relationship probably didn't work out, whatever, but they're still like family, and then us being children of God, we are all of the kingdom. So, you tied together for life, brothers and sisters in the faith. You know what I'm saying? So, God bless y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Tell me your thoughts on it. And I'll see y'all in the next one. God bless y'all.